This video and others like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. Please show your support with a like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any new videos. If you want to get involved with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. There are many benefits to channel membership, including access to our Discord, exclusive deck tech and strategy videos, and the opportunity to help create channel content. I want to sincerely thank all our channel members, as I truly couldn't do this without your support. You guys rock. Go Commando.
Alright, this is SwagDean again with Dicey Commando, and today we're going to be getting into the specifics on how I recommend drafting in TTS with some guidance on IRL. The Dicey Companions kit and the ARH card pools. So here we have, I've already pulled out, so this is going to be what the Dicey Companions kit is going to look like. There's going to be a bunch of bags inside. One is going to be the kit itself, and then you're going to have 3 pools of cards. Each one, so you have the FA block, UH block, and the Resurgence kit. When the next set comes out, we'll probably update the JSON to include the new set. Maybe that'll be a 4th bag, or we'll combine these. Either way, probably be a 4th bag, so you can do it by itself. So this is the hot new set. So what I'm going to do is just kind of show how I recommend doing it, how these pools of cards were constructed, and then we'll do a couple quick mock drafts, at least building the 30-point team, to show how quick and easy it can be. So, what I've got here are the characters. Now, this one is yet to be spoiled. I will say that it is a 9-point blue character. This one here is being spoiled this week by our friends at Echo Base. These were spoiled here on the Dicey Commando channel. This is from our friends with OTS, and this was with our friends Tank. The Casero and the Sons of Destiny will be spoiling this one, I believe, next week. So keep your eyes out for that. But this is what we'll be constructing with today, our characters and plots. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pull out the FA block. So what I have done is I have pulled all of the non-dice cards and all of the dice cards. I've pulled some that I think are just not good to have in draft because they're dead or super overpowered, but most of them are dead. Whether it's not helpful, you need to have a full team of a certain archetype or a single color, things that you actually are kind of counter to the agenda of a draft experience. But you have 2 of every of those dice that remain, and you have 2 of all the non-dice cards, except I have single copies of plots, battlefields, and unique diceless characters. So like your Aunt Beru, Uncle Owen, Marvas, those kind of characters, Darth, Zana. They're singleton, because if you get 2 of them, you can't do anything with that second one. So it can become a dead card. So single them up. What you would do is you just hit in TTS, you just hit the R button, randomize that thing, give it a good shuffle, and draw 8. It's going to be 8 dice cards, and it's going to be 32 non-dice cards. That is replicating what you used to have in the past, which in the sealed experience was 8 packs, and you'd build a deck from that. Now, I will say that there are some people that liked the other draft format, which is like the pass-around draft format. I felt like FFG itself abandoned that format because it's like logistically more difficult, dealing with like the dice and all those kinds of things. But if you wanted to do that, in the FFG era, it was 3 packs at a time. So we put 3 and 15. No, 12. Something like that at a time. I would recommend not doing that. I would go jump to the 4. So you still have 8 dice cards that you're pulling from. So it would be 4 and 16. Pass it one direction, one pick at a time. When it's all drafted, 4 and 16, and then pass the other way. So let's see what we got into. So we got Wolf Waro. 16 is expensive. That is tougher in draft, but we do have the sweet 8 cost blue. We have Jin, another expensive one, at 15. And we've got Marin at 11. So I do love the 8, and with the 8, I can take these 2. Boom, boom. That's 30 points. I got the rainbow. I have Trooper, Scoundrel, Spy, Leader, Pilot. I have 5 good archetypes to work with. Let's run the numbers if I was to do something else. So my dice cards, blue. So we take other than the characters, 2 blues, a red, and a yellow. So there's still inherent desire, but like this one's not super awesome, and I'm not gonna have a Sith to spot. I can use the stolen uniform to get that. But Makashi Mastery is pretty sweet, so I feel like you definitely want blue, but you can't play blue abilities in this character. So, if we were to go another way, we'd use this character, which is 9. 9. If we do that, so then we would do Jin. Jin, Plucky Droid, this character, because that is 15 and 15. So then we'll have Detect, bunch of 3 sides, throw some Force abilities on this character, get Makashi Mastery and whatnot. We lose our Xanadu Blood and our yellow pools, but we've got some Wookiee Fluttercraft nonsense. Alright, that's a pretty good team. That's at least a playable team. I don't know if I could build around if I did Wafaro, it would be Wafaro, Purge Trooper, Droid would be the other pairing. Because that's 8 and 6 is 14 at the 16, so that would be the other way you could go with this one. I think Makashi is good. So it might be worth not going with the Boom Boom and 8. But there's decent synergies there too. It's all guns pretty much except for this one melee. And we would just have to be sad about the Makashi or find another way to cheat it. Okay. There's one experience down. We're going to just delete these. And let's do it again. UH block. Same thing. Dice, non-dice. Shuffle. Grab. And this one we got a bunch of upgrades. Look at that. We even got 2 of the E51. We got guns, and sabers. We have a turbo laser. Heavy yellow. 1 red, 1 blue. Ben Solo at 9 is nice. Plus Guardian. Suntir, pretty solid. We know you want yellow, though. We didn't get a yellow character, so I feel like, okay, we're locked in on DJ. If we go Suntir, 11, 12, and then we take Plucky Droid, and then we'll have a single point left over for Ride or Die. Or DJ, Ben. We could do DJ, Ben, and this character. Go double blue, more melee, which isn't bad because we got indirect mostly here. A decent amount of base set, and we get melee over this away. That's not bad either. So DJ, Ben, unrevealed, unrevealed character, and also still get the Ride or Die. But Suntir is pretty. Get 1 extra die. We're not gonna. Well, there's 1 vehicle in the kit. He's all about piloting, but that repeatability is not bad. I could respect both of those teams. I think they're both pretty solid. I like it. And let's do one more. Resurgence. Smaller because it's a single set. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Pull 8. All right, this one. Look at this. Like almost all characters, other than Courage. This is the one of the most I've ever had to choose 7 characters. That happens. There are a little more characters that heavy these ARH sets, like when it comes to dice cards, what percentage are characters is a little higher. That's why I was recommending like not doing the 3 and 3. I'm definitely gonna have some wonderful choices because I have a ton to choose from. Although I got some big boys again. The resilience isn't as helpful because it doesn't have a second die, but 14 health is good. It's got some 3 and 2 sides. Who do we have that's cheap? Linus at 10. We got some big, beefy characters. I like the value on Hunter, getting the 11 health for 11. Didn't get an 8. A lot of times if you get like an 8 or a 9, it definitely helps with the building. I got mostly big people at 12s. And I found that happens a bit. There's lots of 12s in the ARH era. Because of that is another reason that, like, if you think of the Allies of Necessity kit, it was 11, 11, 10 was how they did their characters. And I found that having a 9 really did help things. But you do a decent amount. You do a 12, 12, 6. That does happen a decent amount. And we're probably looking at something similar here today where I'm going to be looking at a 12, 12, 6. I got to have yellow because I need my courage. It's my main dice card I can bring. Rainbow, though, would be nice. I just don't know that rainbow's possible without another cheaper character. 10. No, I can do it. Linus, this character, and DJ. Did I get another 11? No. So if I want rainbow, it's going to be... Now, it's always possible if I pull the diceless ones. Maybe I take a Marva and... someone like Dryden. Marva's in this set, isn't she? If you press it quickly, you can do 32. It'll pull all of them. Let's quick double check. Let's run the numbers here and see if I get a diceless character. Not seeing a diceless character. So that's not going to expand my options. So if I want the rainbow, it's going to be DJ at 11, Linus Mosk at 10, and then 9 for the blue character. That gets me the rainbow. 2 guns. You got the focus. It's not terrible. 10, 11, 9. So 30 health. If I neglect the rainbow, I can go... We're still kind of going to want the droid. So something like a Jango at 15, droid at 6, and then this character at 9 would get me the yellow-blue pool. Still get the courage. Or I can do something like a Dryden Hunter, droid, ride or die. Also, it's 31 health. These are nice beefy characters. Lots of 2 sides. And with Dryden, if you kill somebody, you start bumping his damage up. He's going to eat a lot of the early damage. Hunter can finish. And Hunter's really good at finishing with his abilities. So that's not bad either. Dryden, Hunter, droid, ride or die. Or DJ, Linus, this guy. There you go. So there's some comparisons you got to see a little bit. I didn't use heavy plots this time other than the ride or die sneaking in. But that's how I'm recommending going about doing these drafts. We will have a list somewhere of the cards we recommend pulling. There's nothing stopping you from like stacking these and just doing like a whole ARH era, draft. There's nothing stopping you from doing any kind of that nonsense. So feel free to have fun with it. I also I think some people with the FA cycle is going to be phasing out. More of it is getting rotated out as we get into more and more sets. So something like a draft cube, building a draft cube of the FA era, is totally a viable thing to do. It could be a lot of fun way. The board gamification of Destiny, which we've been all about. Let's do one of those real quick, just for fun. Full era. What do we get? See, like right off the bat, Snowtrooper really opens things up, getting a 7. Then it's easier to take these big, chunky characters like a 14. Got a Mon Mothma. We got a Dash. Dash is solid. We got a Kanan at 10. We do get some dice for each color. So for here, I'm thinking Dash, because he's cool. Snowtrooper, that's 21. 9 right here. We got the Sweet Rainbow. We have 29 health. We got all the colors. So I do like that. If we do Luke, you pretty much have to take the droid. So it's going to be Luke. Yeah, it's tough. It's 14, 7. Oh, that works too. You could do the Luke Trooper. You double blue. You neglect the yellow, so you lose Defiant Uprising. But you could Luke Snowtrooper this guy, and that still works mathematically. Okay. Not bad. That's a good bit of fun too. And we can throw Commander down, make somebody a leader. Like it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to you guys getting in, having some fun, drafting with your buddies here. Build a little something, throw it in a bag, save it, battle up against a couple people, or get a pool of people together, pass around, get a draft going. But we're about a little over a week, week and a half, maybe a week away from the set dropping. Looking forward to everybody getting out on the tables, doing some drafts. Thanks for hanging out with me, and as always, go Commando.